Have you ever wondered how a group of colonies managed to win their independence from one of the most powerful empires of the time? We're diving deep into the past, into the intrigue and drama of the American Revolutionary War. Picture this, a time of growing discontent among the American colonies. Pre-war conditions were brewing a tempest of rebellion, with whispers of revolution echoing through the towns and fields. Our journey begins in the year 1765, with the infamous Stamp Act. As the Stamp Act of 1765 placed a heavy burden on the colonies, dissatisfaction began to bubble. This was no minor scrape. It was a deep-seated resentment, a grudge held against the British Empire. The colonists felt the weight of the empire's tax demands, and their discontent was growing day by day. Fast forward to 1770, the Boston Massacre was a stark reminder of the escalating tension. British soldiers opened fire on a mob of colonists, leaving 5 dead. This tragic event sparked outrage and fueled the revolutionary spirit among the colonists. Then, in 1773, the infamous Boston Tea Party took place. Angered by the Tea Act, the colonists dumped an entire shipment of tea into the Boston harbor. The audacity of this act sent shockwaves through the empire, strengthening the resolve of the colonists and further straining the relationship with the British. The stage was set, and in 1775, these rising tensions would finally boil over into full-scale war. The year 1775 marked the start of the American Revolutionary War, a conflict that would shape the course of history. As the sparks of rebellion ignited, the Battle of Lexington and Concord kicked off the war with the shot heard around the world. This battle was a pivotal moment, a clear declaration that the colonies were willing to take up arms for their freedom. As the war continued, the tide began to turn in favor of the colonists at the Battle of Saratoga in 1777. Often referred to as the turning point of the Revolutionary War, the Battle of Saratoga was a significant morale booster for the colonists and a decisive victory that convinced France to join the war as an ally of the United States. Pushing forward to the climax of this historical saga, the Siege of Yorktown in 1781 was the final major battle of the Revolutionary War. General George Washington, with the help of French allies, managed to trap British General Cornwallis and his troops, forcing them to surrender. This was a monumental victory, effectively ending the war and setting the stage for peace negotiations. In 1783, after years of fierce conflict, the Treaty of Paris was signed, marking the end of the Revolutionary War and the birth of a new nation. The American Revolutionary War was a pivotal moment in history, setting the stage for the emergence of the United States as a global power. This conflict, which we've journeyed through together, reshaped the world in ways that continue to resonate today. Let's reflect on the key takeaways. The war was born out of rising tensions between the 13 colonies and the British Crown, culminating in a fierce battle for independence. This fight was not merely a skirmish on the battlefield, but a contest of principles and ideals. The revolutionaries' courage and tenacity led to the birth of a new nation, one founded on the principles of freedom and democracy. The impact of this war extended far beyond the borders of the newly formed United States. It sent shockwaves across the globe, inspiring revolutions in other parts of the world and setting the stage for the democratic values that we hold dear today. Indeed, the American Revolutionary War was not just a struggle for independence, but a testament to the power of determination and the pursuit of liberty.